Hello, my name is Abe, welcome back to Slay the Spire, Watcher Ascension level 18. After the last run, I did play a little bit of Spire on my own, and I did get a Ascension 18 victory, but we're gonna have to do it again because it wasn't on camera. Basically, that run I did was a lot of vaults combined with Diva Form and fasting. Very classic combination. Milk Jug says, I watched an Infinite Stance Watcher with 9 cards. I also had an Infinite Defect run with 30 cards. We're gonna choose a rare card, because if you get Lesson Learned, you take Lesson Learned, and that means you can take Fusion Hammer at the boss fight. Because Fusion Hammer is a card that you do not need, or it's a relic that you do not need to worry about when you have Lesson Learned, because you can upgrade cards. I would like to fight some elites. I like this path. I like the fact that there's combat for upgrades, a couple of question marks, a campfire for resting, an optional third elite that is burning. What I do not like about this path is that we have to hit up a shop right beforehand, because we are not going to be able to buy anything from the shop. We might want to take the left path instead, because we can get 2 spaced out elites, which might be better. And on this path, we can also hit up a couple more question marks for possible rewards. So I might prefer this path and hit up some fights. We prefer fights over question marks right now because of the fact that we have Lesson Learned. So I think we're going to go this left path, and we're going to ignore the Burning Elite right now, but we will have to deal with the Burning Elite later. Hopefully we can kill this guy on this next turn. If we get Lesson Learned, it's actually not a kill, so we're going to stall. We should always stall when we have the opportunity, because every single Lesson Learned... Oh, he made me weak, that's why. Every single Lesson Learned is so unbelievably valuable, even if it hits a strike. Crescendo, Empty Body, Inner Peace. Give me that Empty Body so we can exit our Wrath stance. Give me an early fight, please, against the Cultist. Caca! Now, if we draw 2 attacks and a Lesson Learned, we can probably play it. Stall? Just stall. Caca! This is gonna be, you know, a lot of slow playing for these upgrades, but it's super important. Mental Fortress is pretty good. It's a pretty good early game power. You can build into Divinity, you can just build into stance changing. You do want Eruption for getting your KOs. Inner Peace is also interesting for card draw, but I think right now I would just prefer to have a Mental Fortress. And I am gonna take cards, because it is still early. Spamming IDGAF. Thank you for the spam. We're gonna upgrade Lesson Learned, because that's 26 damage in Eruption, which is freaking lovely. Lesson Learned can kill the one on the left, so I'm actually just gonna knock out the armor on the one on the right, because we're not gonna be weak on this upcoming turn. Good. Should have played Exit Stance first, because then it could have saved an energy, but in the end it doesn't really matter on this combat, does it? Establishment, Halt, Worship. I mean, Establishment is such a great card. However, we do not have any retain cards. Are we going to add retain cards? Yes, we're going to add Protects. We're going to add a Battle Hymn if we can get it. Meditates. I think Establishment can fit, even though it's pretty much unplayable right now. Although, Halt might be better now because of the fact that we can gain some block interruption. X-Ray Breaker says, Abe, I just want to know, I'm so proud of you. Why are you proud of me, Papa? Papa Twig. Chicken Zane, you have a good night. Thanks for being here. Dun, 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 dun. Dude, I don't know what to take. Like, Worship for the Divinity is real nice, especially on enemies that we're going to be fighting soon, but we have to play Worship twice. I think you gotta take Establishment. It's so rare that I think it's super valuable right now. And I am gonna just do another fight here because we need the combat. 4. We can get 14 block? No. We can get 13 block? I'll take 5 damage. This guy, he's unfortunate that he's the enemy we're fighting. Really, we just need to kind of slow play and stall until we go back to Eruption Lesson Learned. I mean, I feel like we have to. We don't have to play a Lesson Learned if it shows up. Oh my god. We might want to play it just to split this guy, though. I mean, we can do 38 damage and leave him on enough HP that strikes will kill him. If we Vigilance Defend, we'll go to 13 block, and he's still going to be doing 18 damage. I think we just got to go for him. I hate to do it, because we're not getting Lesson Learned out, but I think it's just best just to kill these guys before they do too much damage to us. We do get a good blessing. I think you want to reach heaven for that Through Violence Retain. We are going to upgrade a card. It's still relatively early. Mental Fortress is nice. Vigilance, Empty Body. Eruption being cheaper is helpful, but oftentimes you don't get the ability to play the attacks off of it. Even just a Mental Fortress. We go fight this elite. Honestly, this is the elite I wanted to fight. I also really think that maybe we should just pop Blessing right now. Because we'll upgrade an Eruption and 2 strikes. And the Vigilance. Now, I could wake him up right now, and it's actually not a bad turn for that. I could even wake him up and enter Vigilance, but you know, we might draw Empty Body. I think I want to wake him up after playing Powers is the thing. So let's stall. I think we should stall. It's a tough decision to make, but I think this is for the best. Because now we can wake him up with a Lesson Learned. And by Lesson Learned I mean Reach Heaven. So we get that really nice high damage Through Violence into our draw pile. We can save this for Eruption, which is 40 damage. And on turns like this, we can just stall him. Plenty of block. I don't even think you play Lesson Learned. We might be able to stall for it. We put up 36 block on that turn. That's pretty dope. That's still 40 damage. We're going to draw Eruption on this turn, though. I think we have him. We might not have him. We can play all of our attacks, which means we can do 7 plus 8, 15 plus 18, which is 33 damage, times 2, which is 66, plus 7, which is not enough to actually kill him. That's highly, highly, highly unfortunate. We'll gain 6 block. I'm going to run the math again because I don't trust myself. 15, 33, times 2, 66, plus 7. It's only like 73. It's not enough. You can't kill him. So instead of taking 40 damage, I think I'm just going to put another Through Violence in, and we'll just block on the next upcoming turns. I mean, we can put up a lot of block here. Hit him for a little bit of damage. We'll, you know, Through Violence the next time we draw our Eruption, unless we can kill him with a Lesson Learned, which might actually be able to happen right now. No. So close. And it's going to shuffle, so it's not going to go back. It's not going to come back around. So we basically have to play Lesson Learned. We tried. It didn't work. You know, it didn't really cost us much. I don't think we would have killed him earlier if we had played it anyways. We'll take Perseverance. And now we actually have a reason to play Establishment. Could have also rested, but we can rest at the next campfire if we want. I'm going to take the Sapphire Key here. I don't think I am going to rest at the campfire, though. I think I am going to get an upgrade done. Let's get that Vigilance upgraded. We have a relatively upgraded deck. We also have a potion now. Our first potion. If we play the Miracle, we can play everything. And we can keep Perseverance. So... I wanted to at least get the Eruption out there. 10 block. Am I willing to take 1? I suppose I am willing to take 1 damage. Now you're hitting for 14. I can put up that much block. That is not a problem. We have through violence. And we got lesson learned. Love it. Hit a strike. I'll take it. A regen potion is actually quite lovely. Now, do we want Consecrate? If we fight the obelisks, Consecrate or Bowling Bash are both acceptable. I think I'll take a Bowling Bash here. To fight Gremlin Knob, I think we would still prefer to have Bowling Bash, so I'm kind of happy with that. Now, this is an interesting one. What card do we want for free? Probably a Reach Heaven. And I'm not even going to play the regen potion because I think we're going to kill this guy so quickly it's not going to matter. We Erupt. We Reach Heaven, and now if we draw either one of those, he's dead. Now, we could stall. That might be pushing our luck a little bit. We would need any attack next turn to kill him if I have Vigilance on this turn. Do you think we could stall? This will do 20 damage. We would need any attack. Dude, you know what? I think we stall. I think we wait 1 turn and see if we draw a lesson learned. We don't draw a lesson learned, so we kill him. Luckily, we drew an attack. Akabibo. That's fine. Study Wallop Foresight. Dude, I really like Wallop. We have a lot of expensive attacks. This is a deck where if we can get Snecko Eye or Necronomicon, I think we'd be happy. So I kind of feel like maybe we should try to push into that type of a build. Study is also really good, but mostly for boss fights. It might be a card that's better served, you know, getting later. You hate to have this with the Timekeeper, of course, but you don't have to play it if you fight the Timekeeper. I'll take a Study. If only he saw chat. What did I miss in chat? Has anyone here completed the B-sides in Celeste? I am working on them. Well, I've completed them. I'm working on the golden berries for them. That's it. I'm like, we can kill one and gain 7 block. That's pretty good. Actually, I can kill one with Bowling Bash. We don't even need to be in Eruption. Although if we Erupt, we can do 17 damage. Bowling Bash will deal... not enough. I think you just do this. You know, that's as much block as we're gonna get, but that's still fine. And I'll take 1 damage. I should have played the strike. This is too much damage, it's gonna kill him. Luckily, we did draw a single strike. Defend. Evaluate. Evaluate is a great card. Obtain the Golden Idol. You can take my Golden Idol for like 6 damage. I think I'm okay with that. We could take 23 damage and then use the potion. That might give us enough defense against this guy. In fact, I'm kind of thinking about doing that. Or we could rest. 12 HP plus 15 will be at like 30. Dude, I think you smith. You probably want to smith and then smith like an evaluate or an empty body just to get better blocks. So I'm gonna get some better blocks. We'll pop the regen potion immediately in the fight, and that should hopefully give us enough survivability. This is not a very good turn. If we don't hit him, we're gonna have a tough next turn. So I'm gonna hit him just so we have to do like 25 damage to avoid his big attack. Luckily we did get a bunch of blocks. Is it enough? Well, only one way to find out. Got 8 health. This is what I wanted. I wanted that eruption, but I wanted it earlier. I'll take it whenever I can get it, though. Doing 20 damage. Well, now that we've got these insights rolling around, it's a lot easier to put up block. I would like to draw into my good... cards, like Mental Fortress. We haven't played that power yet. But if we hold on to these insights, there's no way we are not drawing enough block when we need it. I'm even thinking about playing it right now just to get more cards, but... you know, on this turn we can put up enough block. So let's just put up enough block. Hold on to the insight. One insight every single turn is pretty dope. There's our Mental Fortress. And we got a Vigilance too, which is perfect. We'll take like 2 damage, which is fine. Perseverance is now free and better. We would like Protects. Protects would be very good to add to this deck, but we haven't had the opportunity to yet. I think we should Erupt. And I will draw more attacks. And I will I'll put another insight into the draw pile. That seems good enough. He's going to put up blocks, but we can draw into our good attacks. Hopefully get a Reach Heaven at some point. Because we do need that card to, you know, do some damage. Should exit Wrath. This is going to be a long fight, I think, but we get stronger as time goes on thanks to this Perseverance being our backup. In fact, I could play it now and then hopefully draw it within a turn or two. In fact, why not? Let's do that so we can play Reach Heaven and Strike. Now with 4 insights, we should be able to draw it back pretty quickly if we need to. So I think I'm actually going to end turn here. Because next turn, if we get all of our attacks, we can hopefully hit this guy and split him. Although maybe we should just try to attack him on this turn. Give me the end turn. We got 5 cards in hand. And this is honestly the card I wanted anyways. Perfect. It won't flip him on its own, but we can also play through Violence right now. Excellent. Now, we're still in Wrath. He doesn't hit that hard on the next turn, though. We don't need to, we don't need to exit Stance next turn. We can just play these 3 defends and then shuffle at the end of the turn, or at the end of next turn. We could try to draw through them right now, though, with our insights, but I'd prefer to hold on to the insights. With Perseverance, we know we're taking no damage next turn regardless. And with a couple of defends, we know we can just draw the other defend and then be fine. Even if it takes both of those. Now, I could kill him. But we can also kill him next turn. We'll gain energy. Draw. Good, I'm glad we did not get Lesson Learned. We have enough blocks, so this is a good turn to just get a couple of attacks out. We have Perseverance, we're taking no damage. And there's our Lesson Learned. Excellent. GT Cork asks, Abe, I don't understand why you like Study. I understand card draw is good, but it feels like it clogs up your hand. Bound Hades is pretty much correct. You almost can never have enough card draw, but you have to think of the studies as being backups, right? Not every turn you're going to want to draw cards, but let's say you draw a hand of 5 attacks and you need blocks in that turn. Well, what if you stockpiled 3 insights? That's an extra 6 cards you can draw on that turn to try to get what you need, you know? And right now, Diva Form is a lovely addition to the deck because if we add up the insights, we can end up playing a whole bunch of cards every single turn. We can play all of the defense and all the attacks that we draw. Study plus Diva Form is a match made in heaven. Judgment is also fantastic, but I think you gotta take a Diva Form in this situation because it is just real good. Now what do you take here? Energy, double potions, or calling bell? We're gonna go with energy. I love gold. And you can only get this relic after the first act boss, but I want to have 4 energy. We need to be able to play Diva Form, so we're gonna take it. And we're gonna go to this first shop and just buy whatever we can. Hate this first turn though. We are gonna be taking some damage. Not much we can do about it. Also, we should not have played that attack, because it did literally no damage and we wasted Akabibo. Akabibo! Also, it would be really nice to, you know, get my stance cards. We've not seen very many stance cards. No Fear No Evils, nothing like that. Can I Eruption? Empty Body's coming up. We have Insights every turn, so we should be able to draw it. If we Erupt, you'll be doing 28 damage, and a single defend will get us enough block, because we'll add another 12. No, we'll take 1 damage. Honestly, I'd rather not take 1 damage, because as soon as we play Diva Form, we're good. So I actually want to study, end turn. We will wait for Empty Body Diva Form. That's going to make it very playable. Perfect. Empty Body will gain energy. Diva Form is now played, which means now we're at the point where we can actually play a lot of attacks every single turn. With this combination, another thing that we want to add into the deck is a fasting. Fasting would be lovely. There we go. I'll play the Miracle just to punch through him a little bit faster. Because we should be able to take no damage now. What we'll do, with the amount of energy we have, is we'll give him a good whacking. Put up 45 block. Perseverance. I'd like to hold on to that card, please. Can I draw 1 more block? Can I kill you on this turn? 7 energy, so hit him, hit him, hit him. Lesson learned. Excellent. Empty Fist, Halt, Third Eye. Empty Fist to exit stance is nice, but we have a couple of cards that do that. What I want is Fear No Evil. I need cards that enter Calm right now. Meditate, etc. I will take a Third Eye, though. It is good block. We will go to the shop here, and we can only buy... What's in this shop? We're going to spend all of our money here. I think a Lantern is great. We need a Protect, because we want Retain, with having at least 1 establishment on hand. We should remove a card. Removing a Strike is probably for the best. And we could add a Devotion, just for a little bit of long-term extra punch. So I'm like, okay, Protect. Devotion's on sale. We can't buy Lantern, Devotion, and card removal. Can we get Lantern plus Devotion? I do not think we can. So do we want Lantern? We have 5 energy turn 1. We might not need a Lantern. So maybe what we'd rather have is just straight up Devotion. Straight up Devotion. And then we can remove a single strike. See, now a Worship would actually be pretty nice. And while we have gold, since we're probably not going to be able to hold this gold for a long time, let's just get a potion. You know, we might hit an encounter that takes the gold. Maybe we'll fight those enemies that steal my money, etc., etc. Now, Study is bad against this guy because every insight you draw has to be played, which will draw 2 cards and add 1 days. This might be a situation where you don't play Study because you don't want to add a whole bunch of dazes. Because you draw a daze, and you play, or you draw an insight, which takes a card draw, and you play it to add another daze into your draw pile. I think if you play study, you play 5 insights, you draw 10 cards, you add 5 dazes into your draw pile. Oh my god. I feel like study might be horrible in this situation. So I suppose we should not play it. I hate that you're hitting me. Well, I will draw. We did get a defend. So I think I'm gonna Miracle, Defend, Perseverance, Diva Form. This is not a good turn. This is not a good turn. We just added like 4 dazes into our draw pile, but this guy, he hard counters a lot of different deck archetypes. He's kind of a bastard. This is like one of the most annoying combats in the entire game as far as I'm concerned. Because if you play skills, this guy hard counters you if you don't have an artifact potion. What I really hate about this guy in particular is that if you have an ancient potion that gives you artifact, he's so unbelievably easy. He's like the easiest enemy in the entire game because all you need to do is just play the potion and he can't do anything to you. But if you don't have one of those potions, he will wreck your face. We're dead right now, by the way. Like, I can't kill him. I can't draw what I need on any single turn because this guy is just, he's putting too much garbage into my deck. Should have played the potion on that turn, I think. Thank God for Divinity, but it doesn't matter because I can't kill him. We're at 2 HP because of this asshole. We're dead. Like, I mean, what do you do? It's the Chosen. The Chosen is such an annoying fight. Because if you have a potion, one potion, you can kill him because you can completely ignore all the dazes, and he's just absolute hot trash. This is like one of the most lethal enemies in the game, I think, statistically speaking. So we have to start this run all over again. I'm pretty sure if you look at like Spire logs and aggregate sites that have run history data, that is one of the most dangerous enemies in the entire game. He's not even the bird cultist, so I can't feel bad about hating on him. He's just the Chosen. He's just a bastard. Anyways, we'll take a relic. Unceasing Top. I have no idea how to work Unceasing Top into a Watcher build. I'm just gonna call it straight up. I got no freaking idea. Thinking about going Burning Elite path, but we have no gold, so we'll skip it. We'll do can we do 3 elites? I can do 3 elites if I go Burning Elite, but I really don't want to go Burning Elite for 3. Maybe we'll hit this mid path here. Yeah, I have no idea how to make Unceasing Top work. Trying to think, and there's not a lot of low-cost cards in the Watcher's repertoire. I don't think she really has a zero-cost build. Should have saved that for Eruption, but whatever. Hey, we didn't have an attack anyways. In and out of stances could work, but I think one of the problems with that is that if you go in and out of stances, you're breaking even a lot of the times. Like if you have Fear No Evil and an upgraded Eruption, if that was your entire deck, you are exactly neutral on energy. You can't actually go infinite off of that. You can play the same 2 cards over and over again, but if you need to play another card, you can't. So you can't really go infinite, I don't think, just going in and out of stances. You would need that relic that gives you an extra energy when you exit Calm, or like a zero-cost reusable card that enters one of the states. But I don't think those exist. Remove, transform, or upgrade. I mean, honestly, an upgraded Eruption would be nice. We've added in 3 blocks, so maybe what we'd prefer to do is just remove a basic defend. We could transform a defend into a reach heaven. That's actually really good. I fully appreciate that option. Purple fire spirits. We don't need a full heal. We'll just remove a defend. Kind of wish we had a rare card to get rid of there, but that's okay. I'm sure you can go infinite, but I think it would require a very specific set of cards. Okay, taking 16 damage. 20, 32. I mean, the thing is, this kills him. He's gonna gain 6 attack. We can put up 7 block. Fine. We'll take 15 damage. I mean, honestly, taking 15 damage is not a bad elite fight. Now, bag of prep is pretty decent. You know, mantra could be a very easy way of gaining infinite energy. Well, the worship is expensive. Maybe that's not right. I don't think a pray is actually that useful right now. Take a tranquility. Pray's a great card, but you can't just take a pray on turn 1. You gotta take a pray after you've already taken something that is divinity. Enabling, I think. Dun 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 dun. Prostrate. Flurry of blows, cut through fate. Take a flurry. I think taking 1 flurry is fine. Now we're gonna hit an upgrade. Making tranquility free, protect better, vigilance, or third eye better is decent. Reach heaven doing more damage is also good. Let's go the question mark path. I feel like we need more than what we currently have in this deck. I do hate that this is our fight, though. Actually, we might be able to kill you next turn. You know, because I wanted a question mark. I wanted a chance of getting a relic or something. Can't kill you. Just gonna play the miracle just for damage. I hate that we're weak, but we can always just block. I got no problem blocking. Should have played that. Should have definitely played that. Luckily we still have you, but we should really have played that flurry of blows first. Gotta remember to do that. Centennial Puzzle. It is a good relic. I was only gonna do it once, so I'm glad it gave it to us immediately. Ooh. Plated armor might be the best here. I don't want to take a whole bunch of damage if I can avoid it. We're still going to take some. In fact, we're going to take 7 and lose 2 plated armor, but I stand by it. Oh my god. Okay, what if you Tranquility Eruption? You can kill 1. You can kill another, and 12 damage is coming in. Tranquility Eruption gives you 2 energy. You can put up, at most, 11 block and take a whole bunch. I'd rather take none, hate to tell you. So you know what, I kind of hate doing it like this, but if this is the way it's gotta be, this is the way it's gotta be. Still taking 1, but I think it's better than taking like 5. We are going to be weak, but that through violence we'll be able to get a kill pretty easily. Can't believe I can't kill you without using the through violence. Kind of hate that, but you know, I'll do it anyways. Next turn we want attacks. Excellent. Okay, we got him. We got him. Only took a buttload of damage. Oh, hey, a potion that would have been lovely to have. Now, Fear No Evil is a card that I really, really wanted, so I'm glad we have it. Wish for Strength feels pretty good right now. Plated armor is also nice because we can only play we could play a single defend and be safe, but next turn, you know, we got mostly attacks. Need like an empty body, so I can tranquility, empty body, get the block, enter stances, hit with flurry of blows, also wish, gain the strength, hit him harder. Maybe if we have attacks coming up, that's what we bank on. Just strength. You know? I've heard of worse ideas than this one. I'm even thinking, what if we remove all defends coming up and we only draw attacks? Okay. So if you tranquility eruption, we'll have 2 energy. I don't know why. Oh, right. I know why it's doing that much damage. We can kill 1 enemy with a strike. We won't be able to kill you because this is taking up too much energy to enter eruption, and we're not in our tranquility stance already. We can fear no evil eruption, and then tranquility at the end of turn. We'll only take 10. This will do 23 damage, so we could, you know, hit the one on the left, and a strike will kill him. Because we'll have 2 energy, these will do 18 damage each. I can't kill both. I can't kill both. Because I can play 5 energy worth of attacks. That's Eruption, Fear No Evil, and 2 strikes. The Eruption can do 12. The Fear No Evil we have to play before Eruption in order to get the energy out of it, unless we play Tranquility, but that's costing an energy. That means we have 1 less attack to play during the encounter here. If we Tranquility Eruption, we can reach Heaven, which will do 26. It'll kill you in 1? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but we're still not killing you. I can't kill them both. I can't kill them both. So we either stall and take, you know, as little damage as possible, or we go for the KO like right now. Because we shuffled and we're not getting back our flurry of blows, unfortunately. Because we took damage. I forgot about Centennial Puzzle kind of ruining us there. Oh my god. Hey Johnny J, you enjoyed my last run of Spire up on YouTube. I forget which one it was, but I'm glad you enjoyed it regardless. I think I'm just gonna go all out. We're gonna take 20, but, you know, we have a Tranquility in hand. We can always exit state. If we get a through violence, we can just kill one and then, you know, draw through to our strikes. That turn worked perfectly. That was exactly what I wanted. Unfortunately, I just didn't have the energy to do what I wanted on the turn prior. Oh my god, fasting. It's such a good card. I'm gonna take it. I don't think it's playable until after we fight the boss, but it is a great card. Question card, I'll take it. Means we can take Busted Crown. We will rest. And here we go. When you wish upon my strength. Because you are vulnerable, I will hit you. But we really need Eruption right now. This is fine. Actually fine. Now we get our heavy hitting attacks, hopefully, because we are going to draw a Reach Heaven. We smack the crap out of him. That through violence is a kill on this next turn. So we just kill whoever's attacking us. Do we split you? I think we don't. I think what we actually do is fasting. No, we... How much damage does a single strike do? 6 plus 3, 9 times 2, 18. Which means 2 will take you down to 38. If I split you now, a strike will kill each one of the enemies. And we won't become frail. Okay, yeah, we'll do it like this. Excellent. Kind of wish we had a lesson learned on this one, but that's okay. Diva Form, Alpha, Establishment, Brilliance. Do we have Retain? Got 2 Retain. We don't build Mantra. Alpha, Beta, Omega is so expensive. I think you take another Diva form, even though it is a little scary. Now here, no gold? We have Golden Idol, so I think no. I will take Slaver's Collar. It's not the energy relic we're looking for. You know, with Question Card, we would really have liked to have had a busted crown, but you know what? It is what it is. 9. Not even close. I hate not playing fasting, but, you know, we only have 3 energy. If I had an energy relic, it's an easy play. I don't... Right, you can't play Wish there. I don't see this run going anywhere is the problem. We've added nothing that has, like, a synergy with itself. We didn't have good opportunities to do that up till this point, unfortunately. I can't exit stance, so Fear No Evil, even though it enters Calm, doesn't really do that much for me here. We can reach Heaven and hopefully draw the killing blow on the Looter next turn. So I suppose we could just, just take 3 damage and stall. I don't know what to do with this deck right now, though, in order to make it functional. That's the problem. Okay, now we have to fasting because we gotta kill him. We can't kill him, so focus on you. So you're gonna steal my gold. It means I'm probably not gonna go to that shop that was upcoming, since we can't do anything with that shop that's upcoming. And I can't even kill you. Yeah, when you get to the point where you can't kill these guys before they flee, you gotta think that your deck is probably a little bit subpar. And our deck right now seems a little subpar. I don't know, well I had a bowling bash. Give me another attack, why not? Like, I don't know. Should have played the, you know, flurry. Would have been nice. Should have played another attack. Still frail, huh? Well, if we're still frail, I suppose I will just keep putting up as much block as I can. I think now we can say fasting's acceptable. We'll block. I'll hit ya. No point in hitting you, but no point in not hitting either. Wish. Even if we get plated armor... No, if we get plated armor, we will live. Can I kill you? 12 plus 36. 3 strength. 12 plus 36 is 48 damage. If instead I do 12 plus 36, 48 plus another... 3 times 5, another 15, 48 plus 15, 63. 63 is literally lethal? Cool. Very close there. Protect, evaluate, cut through fate. I'll take another protect. It's always nice to have a retain block. Now we basically have to fight elites going up this path. Very scary, but we'll do it anyways, because we have to. Special relic. Yeah, because the enemy's vulnerable turn 1, I kind of like the extra strength. I'm not going to be able to knock you down, my friend. I hate to say it. Oh my god. Do you go for the wish? And say, you know what, maybe we just want a little bit of extra strength? We'll plated armor. I hate that you're still in the air, but... what am I gonna do? I think we're gonna die to this Chosen again, by the way. I should say, I don't see how we live against the Chosen here. Because we're already at a point where we are, we're adding more dazes than we're purging, and I can't kill these enemies. The bird is going to destroy me. Yeah, they're doing 50 damage on this turn. All right, you know, maybe this is not the day for Spire, or maybe this is not the day for fighting the Chosen. That's okay. It happens.